Another thing you might not know about me is that I was an over the road trucker. For 1 year, I drove for TMC Logistics. They're a flatbed company based out of Des Moines, Iowa. Beautiful equipment. They have Peterbilts, black, twin smokestacks, beautiful equipment. Take really good care of that. And here's how it progressed. I had earned a Class A driver's license, Class A CDL, commercial driver's license, and where I was here in central Ohio, it just wasn't enough pay. And when I learned how much an over the road driver could make, that was really going to help our family. As a sole breadwinner, that was really important to me. On top of that, we homeschool our children, and so I had the ability to take one at a time. Our two oldest boys at the time, as long as they were over 10 years old, they could go with me on those trips. So I got to do that with my two oldest sons. They took turns, and we got to see some incredible scenery as we drove the country. Another thing I valued was that I learned how massively expansive our economy is. And I only covered, the majority of my deliveries were on the eastern part, east of the Mississippi River. My gosh, all the different things that I hauled, whether it was drywall, steel rolls, and the places that I picked them up from and the places I delivered them really gave me an appreciation for how big our economy is, how big our country is. I got to see some incredible scenery. My favorite is the I-68 corridor between West Virginia and Virginia as I go through Maryland. That was my favorite, most scenic drive that I can recall. We visited Washington, D.C. on a layover while I was in Virginia. One of my sons, we did that. We went to the Smithsonian. So many great experiences. But it's the little things about it that I miss. I miss the sound of the tires on the road. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just listen sometimes to the dunk of those big truck tires as they go over the road. I love the sound of that. I got in fantastic shape. I was ripped because as a flatbedder, not only are you required to secure the load to the trailer, but then also put the tarps on. Those tarps could weigh anywhere from 50 to 80 pounds dry. Wet, they were even heavier. So I got in great shape. And the bungee cords to strap down the tarps, that was like a core workout every time I loaded. So I got in fantastic shape doing that. But I didn't miss coming off the road because I was gone too much. As a sole breadwinner, providing for my family, my loved ones, was the biggest reason I did it. But I was gone 5.5 days a week. At home every weekend, it didn't mean a full weekend. It meant all of Saturday, a bit of Friday night, all of Saturday, and then half of Sunday, because in order to be set up well for the week to come, I would need to leave Sunday afternoon to be as close as possible to my delivery on Monday morning first thing. So I had a great experience with truck driving. The only reason I came off the road was for my family and found something closer to home, where I was home every night, and that was good for us. But it's great, memorable experiences. Have you ever done truck driving, or do you have loved ones in your family who have done it? I'd love to hear your stories in the comments below.